starting with a square piece of paper, the first thing I'm going to do is fold it into a triangle. Then I'm going to open up my triangle into a diamond, and I'm going to fold each half of the triangle into the middle, to the center line, to where it's shaped kind of like a kite or an ice cream cone. Now I'm going to do the other side. Once I have this shape, I can go ahead and open it back up and fold it back in half into a triangle. Now I have a crease that goes at an angle. This is going to be my guide to show me where to cut when cutting the flexible, making the paper flexible to make fish. So I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm going to cut to this line. It's okay if it goes past the line just a little bit. That's actually better than stopping too short. I'm going to keep cutting till right about here. Now I can take this little end here. If I want to make my fish a little bit more rounded, I can cut the ends off just a little bit. So now it's shaped like this. This part is I'm going to use to glue. I'm going to unfold. I'm going to get my glue stick. This piece is going to go on top of the other one. So I'm just going to take some glue and put on this one side here. Then I'm going to glue this triangle to this one. It doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as it's close enough. Now my fish will be, I have the body, it's bendable. Now what I'm going to do, if you don't like the shape that your mouth turned out to be, you can change that. Now I'm going to take some leftover pieces of paper and make fins for my fish. I'm going to fold this in half so that I can cut two fins that are the same shape. So I'm going to draw my fin. These are going to be the side fins. I'm going to cut it out. I'm cutting through both pieces of paper. You can add a fancy edge if you want. Now I have two fins that I am going to glue underneath the body. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom here. Might have to wiggle it just a little bit. There. Now I have my two side fins. I'm going to make a tail fin now. So I'm going to make it slightly larger than the other two. I'm going to draw it first on two. I always draw before I cut out. fin. I like to glue fish all the way to the fin, like that. So I'm just going to put a little glue there. And set this down on top. So be careful not to squish the tail. Sometimes if you can't reach all the way to the inside to press it down, I'll take my pencil and just put it inside there and just rub it around to make sure that it's attached. Now I have my fish made, and now I can add details like eyes. You could cut out eyes, or you could draw them. It could be a made-up type of fish, a cat. It could be a catfish with whiskers. Add some details to the fins. Now to make the lower jaw on the fish so he has no bottom to his mouth, I want to take another piece of paper right here, about the same width as my fish, and I'm going to draw a half circle shape. I'm going to cut this out and glue it so that it has the bottom to its mouth. Now you can get more creative and come up with lots of details for your fish. It could have teeth, it could have a tongue, it's up to you. But I'm going to glue this, just put a little glue right there and put it on top. Now it has the inside of its mouth. And my fish is complete.